What's up? What's up? What's up? Hello, y'all. Hello, hello. I'm back live and popping. I know it's been a minute since you all have seen me, heard me, but I'm back. Okay. Um, y'all, if I keep doing like that in my eye, it's bothering me. But we still gonna get this show on the world. We're gonna get it popping. Let me go on this Facebook and all my social media platforms and see that I'm live and popping. All right, I am streaming from three different locations: Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. I am a YouTuber, y'all. Okay. Oh, all right, y'all. So let me go on here real quick on my Facebook and let me alert these people and let them know I'm live and popping for my Facebook followers. On TikTok, I can't necessarily do like you could do on Facebook, but we are going to edit and make it so I grab the attention. All right. All right. And then let me go on Facebook and add. Let me go on Facebook and add this particular link because y'all are on a mission. I'm on a mission today to make some things happen. We got some really exciting news going on, exciting stuff happening in pharmacy and within our teams. That is absolutely amazing. I'm super excited about. We just got off of a really cool training call that it has me fired up. Okay. Um, One thing about our business and the leaders that's in our business, what I love about them is they give us the momentum, the fire to just keep going, keep striving, keep winning, keep moving. And I love that. So let me post this. I'm going to pin this particular website. I can only pin it to Facebook. What's up, Tara girl? I can only post it on Facebook and pin it on Facebook. I can pin it on TikTok, but the problem is with TikTok is I can only pin it for like a minute, and that's the issue. So if you're interested in this particular link that I'm pinning on Facebook, then get at me, let me know if you're on other platforms because I can only pin it on Facebook. I can pin it on YouTube, but TikTok, I don't know why, but they don't let you pin it for a long time. Okay, so I have to like keep pinning it over and over and over again, and I just don't feel like doing it. Okay, so I'm just saying that. But if you're following me on TikTok, then you should see that link because I might actually make a video about it. Let me go on here real quick, y'all, and pin it on YouTube. Because I'm a YouTuber. Thank you. What's up, Shammy Sham? What's good, girl? That's my good sister. Sister, mentor, upline, all of the above. Okay. All of the above. So I'm going to hold on, y'all. I'm going to pin this to this link that I'm talking about because I'm on a mission. Say I'm on a mission. I was on a mission to make some things happen within my organization and my business. We just got off of a really cool training call with the best, with some of the best of the best, the best of the best. Thank you, lovely. we just got off of a really. Okay, y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. Y'all heard me. Oh, y'all hear me. All right, now I'm gonna pin this to my YouTube. All right, TikTok. I don't know why TikTok does not allow it to be on pin for like a long period of time, but whatever. They hate. Yeah, they hate. They hate. So, like I said, oh yeah, we just got off a call, a really cool call. Okay, so what I'm going to talk about is this flyer. Okay, I love this flyer because this flyer says everything about everything. It says everything about this business. Do you know? I just want to know. Do you know that I'm in a business where I get paid to look pretty? Okay, just like you see this look, you got a little eyeshadow going on. I got my little lips popping. I get paid to look pretty, to wear pretty makeup, to wear pretty lip gloss, and not just wear pretty lip gloss. Because let me just say little things about a lip gloss. Okay, yes, it looks pretty, it makes you look pretty, but it keeps them lips hydrated. It keeps them lips from being crusty. It keeps the lips feeling very silky and smooth. So I get paid to have the lip gloss and have my lips shining and feeling good and hydrated. Okay. I get paid to put on some eyeshadow that have my eyes looking a little more uh prettier. Okay, let me say prettier because I'm already pretty. But I'm just saying the makeup is supposed to enhance the prettiness that you already got within without makeup. Okay. So, what I came to talk about is pharmacy. What is pharmacy? What it's about, and how do I get paid to have on this lipstick? This lip gloss, and this eyeshadow. How do I get paid to have this on? All right. That's what we're going to talk about. But first, before we get into all of that, I'm going to make my morning cocktail. So it's a drink that I drink in the morning. And this drink, it helps me feel rejuvenated. It helps me feel energized. It helps me not have to hurt, not have the cramp, not be bloated with my stomach in the morning. And I drink it in the morning because it lasts me all day. I don't have to drink it 2 and 3, 4, 5 times. I drink it early in the morning and I'm going ready to go all day. All right. And what am I talking about? We call it our morning concoction. We call it our morning glow. Um, and that's essentially what it is. All right. It's L Carton. We have L Carton drink. What is that? So that is a drink, comes in two different flavors, but it is a drink that drinking that, if you got gut problems, you got digestive issues, then this is what you need to drink because it's going to help, for one, kill that fat. Okay, it's going to turn that fat into energy. That's why I say I have energy in the morning because guess what? I'm drinking this L-cartin, so it's going to turn my fat. It's turning my fat into energy. Okay, it's going to help your metabolism. All right, so that is the L-cartin. Then you got the Aloe Glow. Okay, Aloe Glow particularly is going to deal with stomach issues, digestive issues. L-cartin, it helps with that. But if you got issues, then you seriously need to focus on that Aloe Glow because that Aloe Glow, that's what it's for. That's what it's going to target. That's what it's going to work on. That's why in the mornings, I'm not sitting up here cramping and hurting and bloated and feeling all that I used to feel before I drank all that because I'm drinking them in the morning. And guess what? My stomach is at ease all day. Okay. And then I work. I work long hours. So with me with me working long hours and taking the Aloe Glow and taking the L-cartin together, I have energy all day to maintain me. All day. Okay. And when I say I work long hours, I'm working like 12-hour shifts on days, most days that I'm working. Some days I'm doing half a day, but my regular shift is from 6 in the morning until 7 p.m. at night. All right, so I'm on my feet all day, standing on my feet, working all day. So that's why I'm drinking my stuff. That's why I'm taking my stuff because it's giving me the energy that I need. It's helping me not have stomach cramps and stomach issues. And then it's helping my metabolism. All right. So I took it out of the refrigerator, and I'm gonna go ahead because normally I put it in my little, what I'm saying, whole bottle of water. I drink this whole bottle of water down, but I put it in this, okay? And it comes in liquid form. Like I said, both of them actually come in different flavors. The Aloe Glow, it comes in a mango flavor. That's what I currently have, and then it comes in a mandarin orange. Now, when I first got my Aloe Glow, I got it in the mandarin orange. Today, well, not today, when I made my second order, I got it in the mango flavor. So now that I've had the mandarin orange and I've had the mango, me personally, I love fruity smells. I love fruity smells. I love fruity smells. I love fruity drinks. So I like the mango more than I like the mandarin orange. Okay, just me personally. Same with the El Carton. It comes in two different flavors. This flavor that I have, it is a more of a fruity flavor, and I'm definitely loving it and killing this bottle. You know, I really want to drink the bottle by itself, and you can. Some people do drink it by itself, but I personally choose to put them two into water together and drink it with my water. Just me personally. But some people, baby, they chugging this bottle down and they drinking it just by itself. To each his own, but just what I personally do. Okay, so this is the L carton. Okay, this is what it looks like. All right, this is what pharmacy. Okay, pharmacy is a company that I'm with, that I do business with, and in that company, just what the flyer says, I am pretty and being paid. All right, and I'm working on my wellness, what I'm saying, thing. Okay. So my wellness consists of the two drinks that I just said. Plus I'm taking vitamins. I'm doing skincare. So my skin is looking very youthful and rejuvenated. All right. And then, like I said, I got makeup. I'm playing and dabbling in the makeup just a little bit because I don't do the whole face of foundation and the whole face up, do all that. You know what I'm saying? That's every once in a while we got something special going on. But on an average day, this what you're gonna get. All right. So this is the L carton. This is liquid. Like I said, it is liquid. This flavor is orange and passion fruits flavor. Okay. And it's very flavorful. I'm very pleased with this second order that I got, round of order, because these two with the mango and this, yeah, it's very flavorful. Okay, very much so. It almost made me want to drink it by itself without drinking my bottle of water. But you need that water. You need water in your life. And then, like later on today, I'm actually gonna make my protein shake because I also take a protein shake too. Um, our protein shakes comes in 5 different flavors. Okay, 5 different flavors that the protein shake comes in. So it comes in vanilla, banana, caramel, cookie crumble, and strawberry. Banana, vanilla, cookie crumble, strawberry. Yeah, so those are the 5 flavors it comes in. Now, me personally, I have the cookie crumble and I have the caramel cookie crumble I started out with, and I added the caramel. And then I have the banana for sale. Okay, for sale. And I'm doing a thing right now, which, what I'm saying, it's a deal. You know what I'm saying? It's $100 deal. And, the deal is basically you would pay for a protein shake, you would pay for the L carton, which is this. You would pay for one of these bottles. You will pay for your protein shake. Okay, this is actually the protein shake that I have for sale. So you will pay for this. Okay, banana flavor, and then you pay for your L carton. You get these two. If you get these two combined together, then guess what? You're going to get a free gift. And the free gift is the paprika gel. Okay, we have massaging gel. So you got information, you got pain. This will help with inflammation. This will help with pain. Okay, this is a massaging gel. So you massage it on what area is in pain. But it works. It works. Okay. We have another massaging gel that, what I'm saying, it's more so for like if you have like carpal tunnel, chronic issues or chronic pain, then it'll cater more towards that. But this is really catered more towards if you have inflammation and you got pain in your joints, your muscles, then you need to get this massage gel. So my deal with that $100 deal is you get the protein shake, you get the L-carnitine, you get them two together just for $100. I'm going to gift you with a free paprika gel. Gift you with this if you get those two together. That's my $100 deal. So if you're trying to really lose some weight, and you're serious about your health issues, yes, girl, yes. If you serious about losing that weight and seriously taking back your health and working on your health, then you need to get this $100 deal, because I actually created a flyer a couple of days ago. And when I put the flyer out, I actually told people, if I actually charge you full retail price for the items that I'm only making you do $100 for, baby, you be coming out of pocket. You be paying a whole lot more than $100, because on average, the retail price for those three items is regular price, and it ain't no cheap steep. I mean, we're not very, very high, but I'm just saying I'm giving you a deal by saying $100 deal on those two items and giving you a free pain gel on top of that. You can't beat that. You can't, because like I said, that flyer that I put out, I actually put on the flyer the actual price for each item, and you can see the difference in between the two. I think the actual price was like close to 200, close to something like that. So I'm just saying, you saving a little money with me getting a $100 deal for them two, and you get a free item. You can't beat that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my water with this morning glow. I call it my morning glow because it is a morning glow to me. Because guess what? I'm glowing up. And me by me glowing up, I am basically taking back my buying powers, taking back my buying powers, taking back my buying by basically buying into my business, buying items in my business. I'm taking my buying power back. How am I doing that? Because I'm not, when I go to Walmart, we have the simplest things, as simple as toothpaste. Okay? Everybody should have toothpaste because everybody should be brushing their teeth. If you ain't brushing your teeth, then that means you walking around with stank breath. But you should be buying some toothpaste. But instead of me going to Walmart to buy some toothpaste, instead of me going to Family Dollar to buy some toothpaste, instead of me going to all these places that I could go to and spend some money there, I'm spending money in my own business by buying my own toothpaste in my business. And guess what? I'm making a check by buying it from my business. I made money off of this bottle. I made money off of this bottle. I made money off of the gel. I made money off of the protein shake, regardless that I'm actually turning around and charging it and saying, hey, putting a price for you to buy. I still made money off of just these four items that I just showed you. I made a check off of these four items. Okay. Now, of course, I have plenty more. But I'm just saying that the idea, what I want you to get is the fact that I am actually buying within my business, took back my buying power, bought in my business, and I'm turning around and making a check for me. Everything that I buy in my business, I am making a check for myself when I'm buying into my business. Hey, girl, thank you. Everything that I'm buying. From the lip gloss, this is actually matted lip gloss. This is somewhat what's on my list. I like to mix it a little bit and shake it up and spice it up. But this is matte lip gloss that we have in the business, okay? Then we got this clear transparency lip gloss, clear. Now mine is a little not clear because, like I told you, I like to play, I like to mix, I like to dibble and dabble. So, but it's clear. And what I love about our lip oils is they keep your lips hydrated. They keep them moisturized. Something that most lip gloss don't do. Most lip oils do not do. So I got paid off of buying this. What else I got paid for? Let's see what else I got paid for. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all. Everything that I'm showing you, I'm getting paid off of. This Latino, this is our Latino lip gloss line, okay? And our Latino line is a little bit more spicier. It's a little more colorful. It's a little bit more prettier, okay? But I got paid off of buying this lip gloss. What else I got paid? Let's see what else I got paid. We got detox tea, serenity tea, detox tea. Okay, that it ain't got your stomach. You don't have it. It won't have your stomach going. It won't have your stomach hurting. It won't have you running to the bathroom every 5 minutes. I'm a product of the product. I've tested the product. I've tried the product. I'm only gonna speak about something that I actually tried, tested, and reviewed myself. But I got paid off of buying this serenity tea. Okay, and that, like I said, there's a lot of items that I have that I got paid off of it from simply buying from my business. So, just what the flyer says, do you want to be paid and pretty? Okay, and you know what I'm saying, not for the males, but do you want to be paid? I'm just saying for the males, do you want to be paid? Because pretty should be for the woman, but I'm just saying, do you want to be paid? Okay, period, period, point blank, period. Do you want to get paid? Do you want to create a paycheck from buying from yourself? That's my real question to each and everybody. I'm looking for people. I'm looking for some serious individuals that's seriously ready to make some money and run with their business. I need some serious inquiries. I do have a team, but I'm trying to expand. I got a really, 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 really big challenge that I'm seeing foot happen. We have some amazing leaders in our organization. Okay, we have an organization called 1,000 Families. And the visionary of this organization, Dr. Stormy Wellington, she is the bomb.com. Um, she's everything and everything. Um, and what I love about her is she loves hard, even though she, give tough love and she tough a little bit, but it's out of love. It's out of love. It's out of respect. It's out of integrity. So I love the fact that I have people that I follow, that I look up to, that push me, that motivate me, that keep me going. And you know what I'm saying? She gonna be real with you. She gonna tell you some real stuff, okay? She gonna tell you some real stuff. But no, it is coming out of the bottom of her heart, and she's gonna love on you. And that's what I love about her. You know what I'm saying? My mentor, my upline, my sister, Miss Sham, she is the bomb.com, and she is just like her too. She embodies the loving spirit, the tough love, but she gonna still love. She still gonna love, and you still, you know what I'm saying, all that and all that. And I love the team that I'm with. They're the bomb.com. We each have our own struggles, but one thing about it is we're gonna come together, we're gonna make it happen, and we're gonna be the bomb diggity. Okay. So that's what I love about being in 1,000 Families. We got some amazing leaders. Dr. Stormy Wellington is just one, but we got a TK Walker. You know what I'm saying? She's a diamond. She's a diamond twice. She went diamond 2 times, actually. She went diamond last month and went diamond this month. We got a new emerald in our organization, Miss Robin Copeland, thebomb.com. We got a vice president, Miss Sheila, thebomb.com. And matter of fact, we just got off of training with Miss Sheila, and baby, she be rocking it. If one thing I can say about Miss Sheila is she is calm and collective, but very particular about when she is doing her trainings. You know what I'm saying? She give you all the fun in the world and calm and cool, calm and collective in her own way, but she gonna let you know what it is and what it is and what it is and what it ain't. Okay, I love that about her. But we got some amazing, amazing, amazing leaders within our organization. Um, and I love that. Love that. So, just what the flyer says, it says earn money while looking gorgeous. Okay, looking gorgeous. It says live a life of luxury and glamour. All right, because that's what it is coming into the business. Pharmacy definitely makes you feel glamour. All right, just to give you an example, that skincare, like I told you all, I'm using the skincare. I before using pharmacy, I didn't have a skincare routine. Before using pharmacy, I was washing my face, but I didn't have a routine. I didn't have a whole routine where I was putting on my face, cleansing my face, um putting cream on my face. I didn't have a skin routine. But when I got into pharmacy, I got into skincare. I got into taking care of my skin morning and night. I got into making a routine morning and night. I use the skincare products, the whole skincare system. I use it. I've used two so far. The first one I started out with was the Aqua system. Okay, I absolutely love that system. Love that system. I love it, and I don't know. I might go back to it, you know what I'm saying? Because I just love it. I love the fact that the aqua system made my face feel so hydrated. So hydrated. How like I my face has never felt hydrated as much when I started using the aqua skincare system. And in that system I had a cleanser. What else I had? I had the cleanser, trying to think what all come in this system. I had a cleanser, I had an eye cream, I had a moisturizer, and I had hydro drops. Okay, and that baby had my face feeling so hydrated and so smooth. And even with the skincare system that I'm using now, which is the Kaladua, I'm using that skincare system now. I actually gifted my oldest daughter on her birthday with the Aqua skincare system. That's why I'm no longer using it, because I gifted her with that skincare system. So I went to the Kaladua skincare system and I'm using it and I'm loving it too. And one thing I can say about pharmacy that I'm finding a consistency in using their products, it is making my skin feel so soft. Like I have never used a skincare system where my skin felt soft like a baby. Okay? Never. Even using our shampoo, we got shampoo. We got shampoo, y'all. That's why I say we have essentials. Okay, we got essentials. You don't have to go to Walmart to buy no toothpaste, no shampoo, no body wash, no lotion. You don't have to go to Family Dollar or any other store to get it. Why do I say that? Because guess what? Like I told you all the products that I brought up that I said I have, just showing you right here what I have. I made a check. I made a check off of buying all of what I showed you, and you can too. Okay, because when you go to Walmart, all I'm saying is when you go to Walmart, you are not going to get a check. When you go to Walmart, you ain't gonna get not one check. They're not gonna pay you not one dime. The only way they're gonna pay you a check is if you work there. Okay, if you work for them, that's the only way you gonna get a check out of Walmart. Other than that, you ain't getting no check. Y'all, I'm trying to hold on, y'all. I'm trying to tag somebody because it's a girl. I'm trying to tell you, this particular girl. Oh, I'm hunting you down, girl. I'm hunting you down because I need some runners. I need some runners. True, you know what I'm saying? Yes, I have a team. I have a team. She might not be where you could or maybe I'm sham. Oh, never mind. I found her. I found her. Hold up. I found her. I found her. Yeah. Because I need some runners. I need some people. I need some people in the business. I need some runners. Like I said, I'm doing a really big challenge right now where we are challenged within our teams. We are challenging right now we're being challenged by the Dr. Stormy Wellington. Okay, she is challenging us within our teams to basically get some directors. Okay, get some directors on your team, because at the end of the month, a team will be the winner. A team will win a prize. And this ain't no regular prize. This is an extraordinary, for real deal prize. All right. And the prize is you get the directors, based upon you get directors. Once you get this prize, it's some money involved. And this ain't a little bit of money, okay? Let me just tell you, the money is well over $5,000. Okay, I'm not going to tell you the exact amount, but it's over $5,000. Okay, it's higher than that, but it's over $5,000. All right, that she's going to give to your team. Then on top of that, she gonna fly you down to, fly you down so you could come be at her house, chill at her house, be with her, talk to her, get culture from her. And then the last thing is the fact that you get to do creative content with her. And if you all don't know who Stormy Wellington is, you need to look her up, because she is a multi-millionaire. All right. She is out here making the bank. She's out here breaking the bank. She's out here making the money. And she deals with millionaires. Okay. She's amongst millionaires. Her friends, some of her friends are millionaires. All right. So she's around it. She got, just to say some things, okay, she has her own yacht that, at any given time she can call somebody to, and they could chill on her yacht. Anytime she's flying is first class. She has her own jet. So that's what I'm saying. You getting around all that, winning this challenge. So that's why I am looking desperately for some people that's ready to run, some people that's ready to make some money, some people that's tired of being tired, some people that says, you know what, I need to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? And maybe you need a little extra income, because, hey, I'm a working woman. I work. I have a job, but I do this business. You know what I'm saying? I make this business important just like my job is important. It ain't no differentiation between it. Only difference is, at the end of the day, I got a 5-year goal to not be working at all. And I'm working hard at that, not to be working. In 5 years, I plan on leaving the corporate world and never having to step foot in it ever again. That's my personal goals, okay? So you can work and still do your business, because I do it every day, all day. I do it. It's doable. It's just your mindset. You got to be focused, and you got to be focused to do it. At the end of the day, trust me, you're going to have some days it's up. You're going to have some days it's down. You're going to have some days where you want to do business. You got some days where you be like, no, I don't know about today. Okay, just to be a little transparent with y'all, because I love being transparent. I believe that, you know what I'm saying, you can't just sit up here and tell these folks run, and can't tell them, guess what, you're going to fall down sometimes. Guess what, you're going to feel like you don't want to do it sometimes. You can't do that, because when they do fall down and all they hear from you is run, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to come to you. They're not going to talk to you. You're not going to be able to motivate them if they don't hear, yeah, I fell down. Yeah, I wasn't feeling like this today. Yeah, I had one of them weeks. Okay. But like I tell you what, just to be a little transparent, last week I was having one of those weeks. Last week I was having one of those weeks. I was having one of those weeks where it was just like, business, this ain't where it's at. This ain't where it's at. This ain't what's happening. I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it. I'm not feeling it. Now, yes, I showed up for training. I showed up for the training calls, but my mind was not on business. My mind and my body was not on business, because I had other stuff going on that it kind of just had my feelings everywhere. It kind of had me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So that was me last week. So that's what I'm saying. You're going to have days, you're going to have times where It ain't always gonna be about, well, yeah, yeah, let's go, let's make this happen. It happens. That's business. That's just life, period. But guess what I had to do? I had to pick myself up. I had to say, you know what, it's okay. It's all right. You had a moment, but it's time to come back. Okay. We had a lady on the training call. Um, we had a lady. Why? We had a lady on the training call where she was just telling us where she had a moment like that. You know what I'm saying? She's married, she has a husband, and she was saying that, she went to celebrate her anniversary with her husband. She told her leader that, hey, I'm celebrating my anniversary and I don't want to be bothered right now while I'm celebrating the anniversary. And she said, what I'm saying, in doing that, in taking that time out basically for herself, that made her basically refocus and recommit to the business. Okay. So like I say, you don't always feel all right sometimes. Sometimes you ain't feeling it. It is what it is. But guess what? You gotta keep going. You gotta keep going no matter what. You got to keep going, because if you're serious about what you need, if you're serious about what you want, if you're serious about making some money, if you're serious about leaving that job, if you're serious about let's make some things happen, then you have to keep going and be serious about it. And I'm seeking people that seriously, 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 seriously want some money, want some change. I'm not necessarily into money, but at the end of the day, when you come into business, you come into business to make some money. That's your honest to God truth. You come in there for money. Now, yes, you come in there for more than money, but the real truth is you come in there for the money. Now, other stuff you might come in there too, because I came to pharmacy for money, but I also came to pharmacy with a plan of, in 5 years, because I will be making so much money in pharmacy, when I leave corporate, I'm going to leave in style. I'm going to leave in style. Style, for real, style. I plan on leaving corporate in 5 years in style. Okay? Walking away, not worried about a thing of my life. That's where my mind is at right now. That's where it's at. That's where my focus is. So I'm doing everything I need to do to align that. Everything I need to do to align that. And guess what? That's building my business. That's digging into my business. That's building me to make me a better leader for the people that I'm going to have. Because, yes, I have a team right now, and some people are moving and some people aren't. I'm just be real. I'm very real with y'all. I am so real. I'm very real. I believe in being real. Like I said, I got some people moving and I got some people don't. But am I worried about it? I'm not, because there's like what? How many people in the United States of America? And all I'm thinking about is, okay, if you're moving, cool, let's move. If you're not, cool, you're gonna fall by the wayside, and we're gonna keep moving and grooving while you fall by the wayside. Because all I'm focused and worried about is helping people get to their next, get to their better, whatever that looks like. I'm interested in helping people get to that. I'm very much so a people person. I love people, and I love to dig into what it is you want out of life. What do you want out of life? Where are you trying to go? Where are you trying to be? Let's get there. Let's get there together. You know what I'm saying? Let's get there together. Why not get there together? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Yes, I'm about the money, because at the end of the day, I want you to make money. If you get in partnership with me, I want you to make money. I want you to get into make money. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? If you decide to do that, I'm also concerned about how you are. I'm concerned about, what I'm saying, how you are. Are you getting the mental clarity? Because if you're not getting the mental clarity, then you need our Radiant Mind gummies. I have high blood pressure issues. I take medication for that. But guess what? Something that's also helping my high blood pressure, um, something that's also helping in addition to the medication, is the fact that I take apple cider vinegar gummies. You know what I'm saying? And it's the apple cider vinegar gummies are not necessarily for blood pressure, but they help with my blood pressure. Okay, now I'm gonna say this: I do not make no medical claims, but I'm just saying, y'all, it's stuff that I'm taking in my business that's helping my health. It's stuff that I'm taking. I take vitamins. I take D3. I take I take D sorry D3 and B12. That's how excited I am, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how on fire I am since the training. But I take B3 and D12 vitamins. I take spirulina. That helps with mental clarity once again. Okay. What else I take? I take spirulina. I take beauty collagen. I take collagen, period. Y'all, as you get older, your body starts to dwindle down as you get older. Can y'all believe I'm 40? Okay, I'll be 41 in October. Never would have guessed it. Everybody that, you know what I'm saying, pretty much sees me and they be like, oh, you look about 25. Really, it's like 25 to 30 range. That's pretty much where people tell me they see my age or they think that I'm that age. But I'm 40, y'all. I will be 50 in 10 years. Can you believe it? 10 years, I'll be 50 years old. And let me tell you all, there are ladies. There are ladies in our organization. They was on our opportunity call Sunday. There is one particular lady. I don't remember her age. And Sham, any of y'all, if y'all remember, please put it in my please put it in the chat. But there's a lady. I want to say she's in her 50s. Miss Dory. Oh my gosh. I said, baby, when I seen her, I said, oh my gosh, listen here. When I get her age, I want to have that energy. I want to give that energy. I want to be so on point like she is on point. She was on point she was on point this Sunday when we did opportunity call and the Sunday before that because they called themselves the old lady gang, but they had them on the call. It was 3 ladies. Dory was one of them, and I want to say she was in her 50s. Then they had another lady. She was like in her 70s. And the middle lady, I don't remember her age. But these were older women on fire. So on the call, I'm like, shoot, I need to be like that when I get 60 and 70, and I need to be like that because they was on point. Makeup on point, hair on point, energy on point, just giving it. I said, yeah, I need to be like that. 50 years old, I need to be like that. 60, 70, I need to be like that. And if you missed it, I'm so sorry. But you need to come to the calls if you missed these ladies that I'm talking about because they was on point for them being the age that they were. But it just goes to show pharmacy, the products are product in. They are doing they darn thing. They darn thing. Okay. I could feel it, I could see it. With my skincare, like I told you, I'm on the Calidua skincare system now. So what that consists of, it consists of a face wash, a toner. You have your oil drops, you have your face cream, and then we got our what we call our rich oil or rich cream, because that cream it have your face very much so moisturized. You moisturized. You remember, you know what I'm saying? You remember, y'all, when we was kids and your mom would put that Vaseline all over your face before you go to school. You know what I'm saying? And you go into school with that greasy face, and you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it give that look. Okay, it give that feel. It feel like that. It feel like that. So I'm just saying. And then in addition to what I added 2 things to that skincare system. So I use the Resurface night cream and day cream. Okay, the Resurface night and day, and that both of them basically the Resurface is that gives you hydration. That gives me my hydration. All right. So in the morning when I'm washing my face, after I don't put, you know what I'm saying, that 5-step Calidua steps, a 5-step Calidua skincare system, Once I don't put that system on, to complete my look, I'm putting on that day cream with the resurface and going about my day. And then at night, I'm using the Calendula again and washing my face again. And I'm putting on that night cream at night. That's why I say using pharmacy, coming to pharmacy, I created a whole skincare system that now I'm washing my face morning and night using this skincare system. And it got my face glowing, beaming, feeling soft, feeling so good, so hydrated, so hydrated. Like I said, I am using the Calendula and I like it. It's not that I don't like it, but I know it's a difference in between the Aqua and the Calendula. And I personally, I would go back to the Aqua skincare system because that skincare system, my face felt so hydrated. It just blows my mind that I'm using a skincare system and my face is feeling hydrated as a mug. It blows me. It really blows me. I'm not to say that I didn't think that pharmacy products would work, but I think what's surprising me out of the whole deal is the fact that how it's working, the fact that it's actually useful, the fact that it's actually working how it's working. I think that's what's really getting me surprised more than anything is the fact that it's doing what it's doing and it's working out just well. And it's other people that have a lot more testimony to the products and how it's working and how it's using. Um, and I'm gonna kind of open the floor to for any of my team members if they want to, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get anybody on here to give a testament to some of the products because I got team members that's using the products that, you know what I'm saying, they're having success as well too. They're having major success in using the products. Let me see. Let me see. But while we doing that, while we're seeing if that's gonna work, I don't know if it is because I'm streaming from, like I said, 3 different platforms, and um, the way I'm streaming, the way I'm streaming is different. So let me do this. Okay, let me do this. It might work, y'all. It might work. I'm gonna go ahead and make my because I don't sit up here and talk and talk. I haven't even made my morning glow drink with my water and things. Let me see. Lots say, lots say. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. Uh, so, all right. We gonna put it out there. Oh, them kids home. But yeah. All right. What's up, Amber? Hey, my sister. How you doing, girl? Okay, I'm making my drops. I'm making my drops. And while I'm saying, I'm checking, I'm saying, how you doing, girl? I so miss you. I miss you, girl. I miss you. That's my other sister. And my other sister. Oh, hold up, y'all. It's over here tripping. It's over here tripping. It's over here tripping. Uh, all right. Okay. All right. Well, hey, you know what? Life is life, and life be life sometimes. Life be life, but you got to keep going. You got to keep moving. No matter what, life is life. Because, girl, let me tell you, honey, last week, I was over it. I was over life. I was over the business. I was just over it. And it had nothing to do, the business didn't do nothing to me personally. They didn't do nothing to me personally. It was just life was life. Okay? Life was life. And I had one of those moments. I was over it. Over it. So I get it. I get it, girl. So while we're waiting to see if we get interaction with anybody trying to come on live and, maybe a little share, a little here and there. I just made my morning glow. Okay. Now I'm making it, you can say my afternoon glow because it's after the morning. But I just made my glow. So I put that L-carnitine. Okay, put that L-carnitine. What I was telling you all, this helps with L-carnitine. This helps with burning fat. So this burns your fat to energy. That L-carnitine burns your fat to energy, and it helps with your metabolism. Okay, and then like I told you all, I have gut issues. I got gut problems. Um, I wake up with stomach hurting, cramping. I wake up with all of that. So what do I take? I'm taking this Aloe Glow. Okay, Aloe Glow. This particular drink is targeted. It's going to target. It's meant to target people that have digestive issues, that have gut problems. It is meant for that. This is what this is meant for. So I'm mixing the two together and drinking it in my water. Okay. And hey, we got a little concoction going on. We got a little concoction. All right. We got a little concoction. Um, and then let me tell you all what I did with my lips, because I did use lip gloss. I used some lip gloss, and in my lip gloss, okay, so I did use lip gloss. In the lip gloss that I use my matted lips. Okay, this is actually, turn it around, my bad, y'all. This is actually Nude Essentials. Nude Essentials. All right, that nude color. Love this color. I love playing around with that nude. That nude is the bomb. Day. Okay, then I use Transparency. Okay, so this is clear. Mine is a little not clear because I be playing around in my stuff. I be mixing my stuff. I mix my colors, so that's why this is not. But it comes clear. All right, this is a lip oil. The lip oil that we have is the bomb.com. Okay, like I told you, you got to walk around with no crusty lips. We ain't doing that. Get you something that's gonna hydrate your lips. Okay, lip oil. And then, lastly, I was playing with this Latino. So it's really called our Latino collection. And those lip gloss are very colorful. There's different shades, but they're very colorful, very spicy, very cute. Okay, but they do add the color. All right. So this one is number 2. Okay, the name is very long. They come out with some stuff, all right. But I'm gonna show y'all the box. Look at how cute the box is. So this is actually pink, okay. So what I did was I put this like the bottom of my lips, that nude, and I put the pink in the middle. So it gave it that really pretty shade. That's why this is not clear, okay, because I've been playing around with my lip gloss. All right. And I wanted to show y'all the box. So this is the box, how the Latino looks. It's so cute. It's so pretty. But look at how that box looks. Okay. This is how the box comes for the Latino collection lip gloss. They are so cute. So cute and so adorable. Love it to death. Love it, love it, love it. Y'all, I do have a deal. I got a deal, $100 deal. And the $100 deal is, hold on, y'all. The $100 deal, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Because it's over here tripping. The $100 deal is you get 2 items, you get 1 item for free. Okay? 2 items, and then you get 1 for free. All right. So what is that? Hold on, y'all. What is that? It's one of them. What you talking about, Willis? So the deal is you get, if you buy a protein shake, this is banana, this is up for grabs, up for sale. But if you get a protein shake and you get the L-carton, you get these 2 right here, these 2. L-carton and the protein shake. You get them 2, you're going to get a free paprika gel. What is this gel? What is this gel got going on, and why I keep advertising this? Because if you got pain, you got inflammation, this is going to help with muscles and joints. Okay, this is going to help with inflammation. This is going to help with pain for your muscle and joints. We do have another massage gel, and the other massage gel is more so for chronic pain. You know what I'm saying? So it helps. Now, we do not make no medical claims, so don't come in here talking about we a doctor, because we're not. We're not going to cure, okay? We're not going to cure. We're just going to help. But the other massage gel helps with chronic pain. So maybe you got carpal tunnel, those kind of issues, then you need the other gel. But they're both massaging gels, all right? So that's my $100 deal. You get the shake, you get the L-carton, then you get a free one of these, that paprika gel. Get a free one, all right? So I was waiting on my folks to come in and see if anybody was gonna come in and talk about that product. You know what I'm saying? Maybe be a product of that product. I'm gonna check one more time because we finna get off here in a minute. I done gave my spiel. Y'all, if you are serious about hearing about the business, y'all wonder why the music just stopped? Oh, if y'all serious about hearing about the business, you're serious about making money, you seriously are serious about that, and you want to make some things happen, then you definitely need to join me tonight for the opportunity call. We have an opportunity call every day at 8 o'clock. Hold on, yeah, let me take some of my water. Okay. We have an opportunity call every day at 8 o'clock. And our phenomenal leaders get on and they give the call, and they talk about the business, talk about how you can get paid. They talk about, the business and everything about it. Tonight, we have the awesome leader, our VP. She's a VP in pharmacy, Miss Sheila. Miss Sheila was on the training call today, and she is doing the opportunity call tonight. So if you're interested, you want to hear about how you can make the money, how you could get some things moving in your life. Maybe you sick and tired, then you need to come to this call that's happening at 8 o'clock tonight with Miss Sheila, a VP. She's the vice president. Okay, she's made it to the title of. Now she's not the vice president of pharmacy. Okay, she's not the vice president of pharmacy. So when I talk about she's the VP, there are titles within pharmacy that, guess what, you'll hear about them if you come to the call tonight. But she's made it to the title of within pharmacy vice president. Okay, so she is the vice president. She will be giving the call tonight for the opportunity call. So, like I told you all, if you're interested in the business, you want to hear about how you can make some money, how you can make some things happen, how you can take some free trips, y'all, just to dibble and dab and go a little dibble and dab a little bit. Not Mrs. Dr. Stormy Wellington. She took a trip to the Maldives with a couple of people within the organization. One person in particular she took a trip with that went on this trip was Miss Sheila. Miss Sheila went on this trip, and it was a couple of other ladies that went on this trip. Well, guess what? It was all paid for. Pharmacy paid, all paid. It paid for them to get on the plane that they didn't have to pay for. It paid for their hotel, and they got a little funds. They got a little money when they got over to where they went to. Okay, and that was all pharmacy. Pharmacy paid for the plane. Pharmacy paid for the plane. Okay, we got one person coming to the string, girl, Miss Vermont. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining me. You hear me? Hello. Uh oh. For Monica. I don't know if she hear me. You hear me? Oh no. Hello, hello. She might be on mute. For Monica. Let's see. I don't know if she hear me. I don't know if she hear me. Okay. Oh, she can hear. Well, if you can give your spiel, go ahead and give your spiel, girl. Cause I say I got people up on here. Maybe people need to hear from more than just me. Oh, oh, that's why. That's why. Oh, she at work, y'all, so she can't necessarily. Hold on, she can't necessarily talk. She's sneaking up in here. But I appreciate the support. That's what I'm saying. I love the fellowship within our organization. We got people that, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna support you. They're gonna love on you, they're gonna support you um through it all. I love that. Absolutely love that. I'm trying to see where I can get her to thing. Okay. Yeah, she at work. Her at work. Oh, I don't think you could chat. I don't think. Let me see. Um. Okay. See if you could do it now. See if you could chat now. See if you could run something now. Because I think I turned it on. I think I cut it on. See if you could do something. See if you could chat something. Put something in the chat if you could chat what you want to say. Let me know. Let me know. I think I turned it. And then okay, so if you all let's say maybe you're interested, you want to make something happen, maybe you want to run with it and you say, you know what, forget it. I want to come on it. I want to come on it and I want to run with this. I hear you. I'm interested. Let's make this happen. I have my link that is right there at the bottom. That www.pharmacyusa.com/Lux Beauty Essential/package selection. That is my link that I pinned on Facebook, and I pinned it on here too, where you can just go ahead and sign up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you say, okay, yeah, this for me. Let's go. Let's make this happen. I'm in it. Let's run it. Then you all you have to do is put that into your browser, okay? And it's gonna bring up a whole sign up. You do have to pick a package, but let me tell you all, okay? So yes, there are packages that, you know what I'm saying, some are expensive and some are less. If you just really interested in getting in the business and you really want to make some money and you say, let's go, let's run, then if you need to select the $20 $19.99 package, select that and get started. Because one thing about it is you don't necessarily have to have product to get it started, to get it moving, to get your business moving. Pharmacy provides you with a website that is free for you to share to each and every person. With that being said, that is your marketing. If you don't have no money, okay, get in on the 19.99. Get in on the $20 deal and market the heck out of your website. Why? Because you might get customers. One thing that I love about pharmacy too, and this is another thing you're going to hear if you come into the business or if you come into the opportunity call tonight, you're going to hear this too. We get money 10 different ways, okay? 10 different ways. One of the ways out of that 10 ways that we get paid is retail. One of the ways is retail. And that's probably like the quickest way you can get paid on pharmacy. Because when anybody does a retail order, you get paid 3 days after that order. Commission checks, normally they are month by month, and they are based on how much you've done in that month, and you get it on one set date. But if you get a retail price, or not retail price, if you get a retail order, you're going to get paid 3 days later from that retail order. So I'm just saying, y'all, it only makes sense to get into business because we get paid 10 ways. I listed two ways, really. I listed two ways. But one of the ways is immediately. You can get paid 3 days after somebody goes to your website and places a order. One of the ways I already say you get paid, and that's by you actually buying from your business. Every product that I brought up, every product that I talked about, every product that I made mentions about, guess what? I made a check. I'm accumulating a check. I accumulated a check for every product that I showed you all that I talked about. Okay, so that's two ways that I just said how you get paid. Commission check, basically, that's once a month, and that's everything that you've done within that month. Then you got your well, I said three ways really. Your retail, whatever somebody's actually going on your website purchasing, you get paid 3 days later. Then the third is you buying from your own business, you buying from yourself, and you're accumulating a check. Okay, that's three ways. If you come to the opportunity call, of course you're going to hear more ways because we get paid 10 ways. 10 ways we get paid, okay? And some of them ways are bonuses. We get car bonuses when you reach certain titles in the business, when you reach certain levels in the business. You can get a car bonus that can pay for your car, okay? Then you get cash bonuses on top of the car bonus. You know what I'm saying? Just reaching certain titles and levels within the business. So pharmacy that's where it's at. And the biggest thing out of everything is the biggest thing that I want you all to know and realize about pharmacy is yes, it is a network marketing company, okay? And yes, yeah, there are plenty other network marketing companies. But the one question you really have to ask yourself is out of all the network marketing companies that's out there, do they pay you 50% commission? Okay, do they? Because I've been in quite a few. I've done quite a few and never got paid a 50% commission. Never got paid a 50% commission. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, um I'm just saying, it only makes sense to get in on this 50% commission. It only makes sense. It only makes sense to get in on that commission, because that commission, that's a lot. Okay. Most network marketing companies, you don't get that 50% commission like you get over here in pharmacy. That's why pharmacy is lit. That's why, oh my God, that's why it's lit. That's why it's rocking. That's why it's booming. That's why it is where it is. That's why pharmacy is the bomb.com, because that 50% commission, you ain't getting that in other things. I'm just gonna tell you that from experience. I've been in plenty others, and never got that kind of commission working with other network marketing companies. So I'm just saying, who's out there doing that? Nobody but pharmacy. So I'm just saying, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay? Make it make sense. I'm all about the sense, and I'm all about making it make sense. And pharmacy just makes sense to me. It made sense to me once I heard about it and I actually explored it and seeing what it was about and seeing how it can make money, and making the one and the two add together to make what? Three, and making the three and four add together. It just makes sense. So at the end of the day, like I said, we do have an opportunity call tonight at 8 o'clock. If you're interested in hearing furthermore, if you want to hear furthermore about the business, how you can get in it, how you can get moving, how you can get grooving, then be my guest. Come to this opportunity call at 8 o'clock. I cannot wait to invite you. I can't wait to welcome you in. You have a team, my upline, my sponsor, my upline, my sister. And I say my sister because we are more than just business. We're more than just business. We are rocking and rolling and making things happen. She loves on us dearly. Um, she loves on us dearly, cares for us dearly, is constantly motivating us, doing all kind of different things to keep us going and moving and grooving. And I love that. Love that. I love that I'm surrounded by people that's actually making us be the best of the best. Okay, the best of the best. And it's not just her, our leaders. I can't express to you all about these leaders. These leaders, like Dr. Stormy Wellington, Miss Sheila, WAP, who else? Man, it's TK Walker, Robin Copeland. It's just so many leaders that are rocking and making us be the best of the best, okay? And have what we need to have so we could be out there making them funds. All right. I say money. That's what I mean when I say money. But I, made up my own little word. But and then maybe you're ready. Maybe you say, hey, let me jump in this, let me make this happen. I ain't playing no games. Let's do this. Then you would go to the website. The website that is on there, you go to it, you sign up. Okay. Like I said, we do have packages with you signing up. So we have a highest package, okay, and that's like $500 something dollars. Then we have three different packages where, like I said, we are skincare, we are wellness, and we are makeup with essentials, okay? With essentials. I'm gonna say with essentials because we do have the essentials of toothpaste, hair wash, body lotion, um, even men's stuff. Okay, so we ain't leaving nobody out. We got men's stuff too. But With that being said, you sign it with a package. The three different packages which you can get, which is either going to be a makeup package full of makeup stuff, a skincare package which is full of skincare essentials, and then you have your wellness, okay, wellness package, which is our NutriPlus. Anytime you see NutriPlus, you are dealing. Anytime you see purple in a bottle or in a box, and you see the word NutriPlus, you are dealing with a wellness product. All right. Anytime, most times, 9 times out of 10, if you see the founder of pharmacy, which is Dr. C. Tuna, he is the founder of pharmacy. Okay, he founded it years ago. And I love pharmacy in the fact that they believe in legacy because he is no longer living. But guess what he did? He passed the company down to two of his grandsons that are currently running this business. And trust and believe they doing they darn thing, okay? Running this company, young and all. So I love the fact that it's passed down within family, and they believe in legacy because I believe in it too. Um, but most of the time, when you see his name, you most of the time are dealing with a skincare product. Okay, when you see his name on the bottle or on the product, and our makeup, it just has pharmacy name. It's not no particular name on it. Okay, but like I said, we have the highest package. Then you have the three packages that what I'm saying are dividing. What I'm saying, which is your skincare, your makeup, your wellness. Then you have an essentials package, and the essential package, it pretty much has a mixture of everything in it. I'm saying? Pretty much everything in it. It's not one particular thing. It's a mixture of everything really between the makeup, the skin, and the wellness. But it's, essentials in it. And then we have essentials. I can't express that enough because you brush your teeth. Um, if you ain't washing your face, you should wash your face. Um, what else? You should be shampooing your hair. What I'm saying? You should be washing your body. So you're going somewhere to get that stuff. So with you going somewhere to get that stuff, you should be, you know, doing something in that regard. So why not pay yourself? Why not pay yourself? Why not, what I'm saying, dig into yourself and pay yourself by buying it from your business? But if you're interested and you're ready to rock and roll, you're ready to make some things happen, you ain't playing no games with yourself no longer, then if you're interested and you're ready to rock and roll, then that's the link. You can go sign up. You can go sign up, be in the link. Um, yeah, and I'm just happy to hold on, y'all. I'm just happy to welcome each and every person. I'm happy to get anybody started and ready to rock and roll because I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I am so serious and pleading and begging. I need some people to move with me. I need some people to move and groove and make some things happen. I need some people that's ready to rock and roll, and let's do this because I'm ready to break some directors. I'm ready to be a director myself, y'all. I'm still pushing hard to be a director, still pushing hard to make it happen, still pushing hard to be on top. But I want to win that challenge because I'm gonna go ahead and put the number out there. I said Stormy Wellington, Dr. Stormy Wellington. I said that, what I'm saying, I said the money of what she's giving 5,000, but the money that she's giving is actually 10,000. $10,000 that she's giving to the team that wins. So just saying, I'm ready for that. Okay. I don't know who is ready for that, but I'm ready for that. I'm ready for my team to be out there with her, making content, getting the coach, getting the best of the best from the best of the best, and that 10,000 for the whole team. I'm ready. Let's run it. So if you're ready, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Because I'm looking, and I know it's people out here that's ready to rock and roll, and they're sick and tired, they ready to run, they ready to move, they ready to groove. So let's do it.